British soldier serving in Northern Ireland has been awarded the military medal for saving 2 civilians when a bomb exploded on a busy Belfast street.
After the success of Operation Garvey in Saudi Arabia, the Foreign Secretary has praised the bravery of the British military.
The last British troops have returned home from the Falkland Islands to a hero's welcome.
Hello, James. How are you this morning? In case you've forgotten, it's my birthday. I've still got all the cards you made me, covered in bright colours and glitter. What's going on? I want so much to believe you're back, but
the mill. Health centre, please.
Hello, this is Sam Elton. Please leave a message after the tone.
Sam, it's Harold. I need to speak to you. I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Sam, it is good to see you.
And you, Heston. It's been a while.
Well, I haven't seen you at the Gourmet Society for ages.
What with the dodgy ticker and everything, I thought it'd be wise to lay off the rich stuff.
Is that why you're here? You're hard?
No, it's something else. It's a bit silly, really, but I think I might have started to lose it.
Lose it?
My sanity. For the past few weeks, I've started to hear things in my son's bedroom, and when I go in, his toys have been moved, as if someone had been playing with them.
Does this happen in other rooms?
Only that one.
Could someone else have been moving the toys?
No. As you know, I live alone. I have done since my son died.
I never knew you had a son.
It was 20 years ago. Car crash. I was driving, he was only 6.
I didn't mean to stir up painful memories.
I've never been able to get rid of any of his things.
Are you managing to get out, social events and...
No, to be honest, hardly ever.
Just you in that big old house of yours.
You think I'm imagining things?
It's a possibility. Solitude and loneliness can play tricks on the mind and make us see things that aren't really there.
I wasn't going to mention it, but occasionally I see this kind of death figure watching me in black with a hood. But when I look up, it isn't really there. Now I am sounding mad.
No, not at all. I think it may all be connected to your son's death. Now, I'm going to refer you to a counselor. In the meantime, I think you should get out and start socializing more.
Yes, I've been meaning to. Look, you're not free this afternoon for lunch?
Well, I am, as it happens.
None of your rich stuff, though. I know what you're like.
Oh, not anymore. Shall we say 2:30? I'll pick you up if you like.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. Right.
Can I help you? Harold! I don't believe it.
Happy birthday, Sam. It's been a long time. You haven't changed a bit.
If you think that, you're either senile or losing your sight.
Probably a bit of both. Can't believe it's so long ago. Back then we thought we were invincible. Or maybe we were. I still miss it.
Well, you seem to have done pretty well for yourself. Seem to be in the news every day.
Yes, I've been very fortunate. Well, then again, I have devoted most of the last 10 years to the party. Time I had a break.
Didn't I read that you were in line for a promotion?
Promised by the PM himself. It's in the bag. Oh, keep it under your hat for the time being. You know what the press are like.
Congratulations. Surprised you had time to come and see an old duffer like me.
Oh, I've been meaning to get in touch for years. I just wish it was under happier circumstances. It's Billy Boy.
No. What happened?
Drank himself to death. Choked on his own vomit. Silly old fool.
But he never used to touch the stuff.
I know, but after his wife and kids left, apparently he shut himself away and lost the will to live.
Oh. I had no idea. I should have kept in touch. After all he went through in combat, to die like that just doesn't seem right.
True hero he was.
Totally fearless. One of a kind. Do you know when the funeral is?
Just over an hour.
You're joking.
I know, I only found out myself this morning.
I'd better go and dust down my old suit then. Is it all right if I go with you?
Of course, better get a move on there.
Yes, yes. You know, we always said we'd look out for each other.
Yes.
So why did his wife and children leave?
Not exactly sure. All a bit of a mystery. All I know is they suddenly refused to have anything to do with him anymore. Wouldn't even speak to him again.
Really?
Look like you've seen Billy Boy's ghost. You all right?
Yes, yes, I will be. I just need a moment.
Of course. See you over there. day you march away, let the sun shine. Let everything be blue and gold and fair. Triumph of trumpets calling through the bright air. Flags slanting, flowers flaunting, not a sign that the
unbearable is nigh to bear. The day you march away.
Not much of a turnout for a war hero?
Well, like I said, he'd become a bit of a recluse. Been dead for weeks before anyone found him.
So sad.
Yes. Listen, I'd better get back, but we shouldn't leave it so long next time.
Especially now there are only two of us.
Yes. You and Billy Boy. I've always thought of the two of you as, well, like brothers, I suppose.
The times we watched each other's backs counts for a lot.
Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love politics, but the people you meet there are, well, different. Self-serving, I suppose.
The army was always like a family.
Do you still remember the regiment's motto?
Of course.
Intereo per Veneratio.
No.
It's proof. Proof I haven't been imagining things.
Happy birthday, Daddy. Looks like someone's having a sick joke at your expense. Any idea who it could be?
None whatsoever. Excuse me. Hello?
Sam? Sam, it's me. I'm finished. I'm finished.
Harold, calm down.
When the press find out, I'll be kicked out of government. My career's ruined.
Why? What's happened?
I just wanted to say goodbye.
What do you mean?
So long, Sam.
Harold? Harold! If you'd like to follow me, sir.
Sam, you're going to be all right. You can always do this later. You don't feel up to it.
No, I better do it now. Well, I can remember what he said.
Sure?
Yeah. You must be busy. There's no need for you to wait.
I'm on my lunch. It's not a problem. I'll be in the car when you finish.
Yeah, thanks. Okay.
Intereo per Veneratio.
So you've no idea why he did it?
He didn't make much sense. He was so frightened.
Sam, do you want me to come in?
No. No, I'll be fine.
About the birthday card, I think you should have told the police.
But what could they do? Like you say, it's probably just someone playing a sick joke. Anyway, after what's just happened to Harold, it's not important.
Well, anything you want, don't hesitate to ring.
Thanks.
You're probably in a state of shock. You should get some sleep.
Yeah. I think I'll go for a walk first.
Is there a petrol station around here? I'm running a bit low.
No. Nothing around here for miles.
Oh, right, well, I'll probably make it back to Leatherbridge. Look, I'll pop back tomorrow to see how you are.
Thanks, Heston. You're a real friend. Not many left now.
I mean, to actually send someone a card from their dead child.
Yeah. And he's pretty sick.
I mean, it doesn't stop there. They've been moving things around in the house, even when he's been in.
And he's never seen anyone?
No.
Really? I mean, you'd have thought after some point he'd have seen someone.
Well, he imagined seeing some figure of death.
Figure of death?
Yes, all in black with a hood.
What?
No answer.
Well, it could have been anyone just out for a walk.
No, there's nothing for miles. And he was dressed exactly as Sam described. Right, please.
Well, it's unlikely they'll do anything.
What do you mean? He might be in danger.
Well, he's not reported anything. They're not going to come up with someone walking on the roadside.
Well, I have to do something.
Heston?
What do you want? Who are you? Answer me.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Come on!
My son is dead. He died in a car crash. You're not my son.
I have proof. I first broke into your house weeks ago. Took some hair from your comb.
I don't understand. Is this your idea of a joke? Because if it is, it's sick.
No joke. You haven't worked it out yet, have you? Do you think it's a coincidence that your two best friends died in the same week?
You killed them.
No. Their own guilt did that. But it was me who let Billy Boy's family know about his past. And me who told the press what I knew about Harold. Northern Ireland, 35 years ago. Ring any bells? I'm the son of the woman you all raped.
You have got to be joking. You have got to be joking.
She died last year of cancer. Told me everything on her deathbed. You know, I only wanted to know who my dad was. I never never expect that.
How did you find me?
Through Billy Boy.
I know you must hate me. Please, let me explain.
What? You gonna give me some details? Like how you held her down? How she screamed?
It wasn't like that.
Then how was it? I mean, who went first? Was it you?
Stop it! The night it happened, we were all drunk, upset. One of the lads had been killed by a car bomb.
And that justifies for what you did?
Of course not. Your mother, you know, she was a prostitute.
I know.
And because Billy Boy had slept with her so many times before, we just didn't see it as rape.
She was begging you to stop?
I know. I swear there's not a day goes past that I don't regret it.
Is that the truth?
Yes. I despise myself for what I did. It makes me sick to the stomach. Even to think about it, you have to believe me.
So you're sorry for what happened? Full of remorse? In that case, you won't have a problem then. Doing the right thing. Cyanide capsules. Military issued. I got them from Billy Boy's house. They're old, but they should do the trick.
Can't mean it.
If you're genuinely sorry for what you did, have you any idea what happened to her after what you did? She had a breakdown, never fully recovered. Take one.
I can't.
Take one! What would your other son think of you if he was alive? The son you killed?
It was an accident.
Or was your mind on something else that day? My mother, perhaps? Screaming?
Please.
If you hadn't been so eaten up with guilt, then maybe you wouldn't have crashed. And maybe he'd still be alive.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
It's all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Intereo per Veneratio. Your old regiment's motto, isn't it? Die with honor. It's the only way to rid yourself of the guilt. Make everything right. Do it for me. Your son. For both your sons. Intereo per Veneratio.
Sam! What's going on? Who's this?
He's my son.
Your son?
I raped his mother.
Raped?
No. Forgive me.
You're not sorry at all for what you did.
No!
What is it?
It's poison. He swallowed poison.
What exactly have you taken?
Cyanide. Get away from me!
Please, let him help you.
There's nothing anybody can do.
Well, just let me try.
If you can't kill yourself, then you'll have to live with the knowledge that you killed me. Your son.
No!
Sam? Sam? Okay, let's do this. Come on. Sam, it's okay. Let's get this undone. Sam? Sam? Come on, come on.
Sam.
How could you?
He deserved it.
Were you really his son?
Maybe I was. Maybe I wasn't. After what he did, I don't care. All that matters is that they're all dead.
Police.
I'm not the guilty one.
Yes. I want to report a death.
I'm Denise Robertson from Social Services. This is PC Graham Trust. Just wonder if we could have a quick word about Kylie.
She's just has it, all right? That's what she's done and that's where she is. So do me a favour and just zip it.
Kylie, come on.
Why don't you want me to see a doctor, Dad?
He's bullied her into it. She feels terrible and now she can't forgive him. What a surprise.
A new term